Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you my August favorites, but first I just wanted to say I'm sorry there have been no videos since, I think since the July favorites. I've had a crazy month. Anyway, yeah, August was, like I said, a crazy month, but we're going to get into it, and hopefully I'll be able to get into making videos more often again. Favorites videos and glam bag videos are my favorite videos to do. Unfortunately, I did not have time to do a glam bag video this month, but I will try my best to do it. Yeah, I'll try my best to do it for next month. So, yeah. Also, I apologize that my August favorites is a week late. Anyway, we're gonna get started, and I've got my dresser over here with things that are in my favorites. So yeah, I'm going to jump into the beauty favorites and then the random favorites. So yeah. Okay, so first, I guess we'll just grab whatever I see first, which is this. If you don't know what this is, it's like one of those fabric ribbon hair ties. I've got a bunch of these in this little basket right here, as well as my other beauty favorites for the month. I've been loving these just because they're really good to use in your hair when it's wet, or you know, they don't have as much resistance, so they're easier to wear around your wrist if you're like going to the pool or something like that. So I've been really loving those. I don't wear them all the time, but I have been wearing them a lot more often this month, so I decided to throw those in there. So yeah, next favorite is the, just gonna put that there and grab one. Yeah. Next favorite is the NYX blush in the color Espresso. So, Espresso. And I got this in a glam bag a month or two ago, and it's like a darker, sort of rosy, peachy type blush. The reason I like it is because when I put on bronzer and then put this as my blush, it makes my skin look darker. Like, it makes me have a more tan look, I guess you could say, which is why I like this, because this is really good to use in the summertime, because it gives your skin that, you know, it's like that look. Like when you've been out by the pool or the lake all day and you come home and you wash your face and you got like that natural like brownish blush because of the tan you've gotten. It's like that. So I really enjoy this. So yeah, next we've got a concealer. I believe I put a concealer in my last month's video too, because I enjoyed the color of it. The reason I like this is because this is by the same line that does my foundation. It's the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. And it's high definition, mineral enriched, talc free, and paraben free. And I'm in the color CW05 Medium. It just looks like this. These are formulated to, these concealers, as well as the line of foundations, are formulated to look better on camera, which is why I like it. Also, I was wanting a slightly thicker concealer because I don't sleep as much as I should. So yeah. So I've been enjoying that concealer, and it's a drugstore priced concealer. I believe they have started selling NYX products in some Target stores now. Before, the only store I knew of that sold them was Ulta. If you don't have an Ulta, I know for a fact one of the two Target stores in my area has started selling NYX products. The other has not yet, but I'm sure it'll be selling them pretty soon as well. So yeah, that's awesome. Next thing looks kind of gross because I have been using it. I have, in the last few months, been getting more and more into defining my brows with either an eyeshadow, like a matte eyeshadow powder, or with a pencil. And today is actually the first time I've used a pencil on my eyebrows. I like the way it looks better than the eyeshadow, so hopefully that'll turn out well. I'm using like the Milani Easy Brow pencil. And I may do a review on that as I use it more. Like I said, today's the first time I use it. I bought it today. So, yeah. But so far, I like it. Anyway, moving on from that little random tangent. I am using the Great Lash Clear Mascara, which can also be doubled as a eyebrow gel. It looks gross because I've been using it for a while. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, it's probably the easiest eyebrow gel to find. Eyebrow gel. But yeah, I like it. The way I see it is, with something like eyebrow gel, you don't really need to be picky with it because it's going to do the same thing either way. So yeah, so I just picked that up because it's easiest to find, and there's a CVS down the street from my house, so I don't really go to Ulta for something like that. So yeah, next two things I use together in a way, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about them at the same time. The first one is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, and it is an Amazonian clay bronzer. Looks like this. Packaging is like this. I don't actually use this as a bronzer though. I have been using it as an eyeshadow. For an all-over eyeshadow, what I'll do is I'll put it all over my lids and my crease, put on black eyeliner on my upper and lower lash line as well as in my waterline, and I will use this, which is my second favorite, which is the Soho brand Smudger Brush, I believe. And I got this in a glam bag a few months ago. And I use this to smudge some more of this on top of the black eyeliner on my upper lash line when I'm done applying the liner. And it just gives it a really nice smoky look. I believe I was wearing it in my last couple of videos, I believe. I cannot promise I was wearing that, but I believe I was because I was talking about doing a tutorial on it. That's the one that Kris Jenner had on her talk show as what her makeup artist does for her Kardashian smoky eye. And it did not specify to use that bronzer. It just said use a bronzer, so I just used that because I had that, and it's like a travel size version of the bronzer. So yeah, of course any bronzer will work. That's just the one I've been using. So yeah, and I believe that is it for, yep, that is it for the beauty favorites. Moving on to random favorites, and I've got a little notebook right here that has like favorites written down and stuff like that, just because some of them are not tangible things I can hold, like my favorite restaurant. So yeah, but the first thing on the random favorites list, and if I'm spinning around, it's because I have a new desk chair. I'm working on an office for when I start back to school, which will be in January. And I'm sitting in the new desk chair that I've gotten because I love it. And it's more comfortable than the other chair I've sat in my last few videos. First thing is tangible though. Getting back on the topic. And it is a pair of bow earrings. And they're really cute. They look like that. I've been wearing them most of the time. Not just during this last month, but really just a lot since I found them. Story with those is I have no idea where I got them. They were in a set with about 20 or 25 other pairs of earrings that my mom got me when we first had my ears pierced, which was when I was a child, like a baby. Like, so long ago I cannot remember it, which is, you know, I'm assuming they're from Walmart because I think that's where I got my ears pierced, but I'm not sure. But I like those a lot. I had them already, and I found them going through some old stuff, and I was just like, you know, I love these. And I hated every other pair of earrings in that set, but I loved those bow earrings. Because I've gotten into a bow phase, I guess you could say. So yeah, I love those. The reason I'm not wearing those today is so that way I could show you them like I just did up close. The earrings I'm wearing today are ones from Cracker Barrel, and they're little roses. So yeah, they've also been ones I've been liking this month as well. Next favorite is my favorite restaurant. It is this place called Miyabi Jr. It's like this Japanese place that you can like get takeout. And they've got like the same food as like this place that's actually called like just Miyabi. That's like a full scale like Japanese steakhouse with a floor show and everything. I've always loved that place, and they recently opened Miyabi Junior near a Kroger that's near my house. And I've been liking it because the food is cheaper, it's closer by, and they have takeout because I am very much the type of girl when I don't have a lot to do, I prefer to stay in my sweatpants all day. I think everyone likes to do that when they don't have any reason to get dressed up. But yeah. Favorite TV show? I mentioned it already. It is the Kris Jenner Talk Show. It has recently ended on a finale, and I've missed the last week or two of episodes because I just was too busy to even bother. But to what I understand, the season has ended already, which is a little odd because it didn't run for 2 whole months, I don't think. I think it only ran for 1 month. But, I enjoyed it. I'm hoping they come back with it, but if they don't, it was no Ellen DeGeneres show. But I liked it because it had a lot of beauty stuff involved. Kind of like when Tyra Banks had her talk show. So, yeah. Next favorite is an app. My favorite app. And it is the Pinterest app. And it also would be considered my favorite website as well for the month. I just love Pinterest because you can, if you're wondering what I was just doing, I was just looking at the app on my phone. With the Pinterest app, it's just like the website. You can go on there and pin stuff. The reason I've gotten more into Pinterest lately is because I have been going places that required me to wait for my takeout to be ready for lunch. And I just enjoyed checking Pinterest while I was waiting for my food. Sorry. So yeah, I've been loving the Pinterest app. Next thing is something I've really been into as well. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my nose. Next thing I've been loving as well, this not specifically, but just in general, this type of thing. I've been loving like granola bars and cereal bars and things like that to eat for breakfast in the morning. Because I don't really like to eat a big breakfast because if I eat too much right after I wake up, I get kind of sick feeling. But I need to eat when I wake up because my blood sugar usually gets pretty low in the middle of the night. So, by the time I wake up, it's a lot lower than it should be. Definitely too low for me to wait until lunch. So I've been eating various granola bars and cereal bars. I believe I've had the Nature Valley protein bars, the, what are they called? Honey Nut Cheerios, like cereal bars that has like the little milk layer in between them. I've been loving those. I picked up a new box of those today because this is the last one of the last box I had, which is the Cliff Crunch granola bar in the flavor chocolate chip. So yeah, this is the last one I have. I ate another of the last of them today. So I figured I'd go ahead and get a new box of the Honey Nut Cheerio ones because they have probably been my favorite of the ones I've had, although all of them have been good. So yeah. Next is something kind of strange. Or, I don't know, maybe not. If you're in school, or if you just have a lot of chores, or really, just for anyone, if you've just got a lot of stuff you need to do, and you just need to keep up with it because you're OCD, and you just, need some help keeping track of what you need to do, I've been loving this, and I got it at Target. It is a Post-it weekly sort of to-do list calendar type deal. It's got, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All, down with lines of, what you can write. And it's like a sticky note, like a Post-it note is, because it's made by Post-it. So yeah, and I've been loving this. Like I said, I got mine at Target. I'm sure you can find it anywhere like Office Max or Walmart probably. But really, this type of thing with like the days of the week and then the lines where you can write down what you need to do, anything like that is probably what I would like. I think last month I said something about having like a daily planner type deal where it's like a planner like you would have in high school where you'd write down your homework. I enjoyed that and I still have it. But with that, it's a lot more organized, and I just keep it on my dresser and write down whatever I need to do for the week. And I, whenever I walk past my dresser, I see it and I look at it, and it's easier for me to keep track of what I need to do during the week when I have it in that form instead of in a planner where it's closed and you don't really see it as much, so you don't think to look in it. So yeah. Another favorite would be a favorite book. I'm by no means done with this book. I'm not even halfway done with this book, but I've started reading it again over the last week or two. And I started reading it, I think, I don't even know when. But it is Vengeance by Kate Brian. I may have mentioned this. I may have mentioned this in my last favorites video as far as like this is the one I'm starting to do. I can't remember. But it's good. It's the final novel in the Private series by Kate Brian. I cannot talk today. I apologize. So yeah, I enjoy it. I'm going to try and finish it. The reason I have not finished it yet probably is because I've been under a lot of stress and have not been able to function. But I'm getting out of that, thank God. So yeah. And then the last two things are my two favorite songs of the month. And those songs are Acapella by Carmen. And the reason I like Acapella is because Carmen opened for the Jonas Brothers on August 4th, I believe, at their show in Atlanta, which I went to. And I remember I loved the song, and my dad was with me, and he burst out laughing when she did the falsetto part live, because like they do the entire song live, even the falsetto part. That if you've heard the song, you know what I'm talking about, and it's you can't really hear it without laughing, in my opinion. I certainly can, at least. So yeah, I've been loving Acapella by Carmen, so I suggest you check it out because it's good. I've also been loving Boomerang by the Somerset. And Boomerang is just, I don't know, it's just a fun song, It's like one of those songs that's really upbeat and fast, and you can't really get it out of your head, but you don't really want to, It's got that same type of feel as like Hot Shell Ray songs, kind of. That's how I see it, at least. So yeah, those are the two songs I've been loving this month, and that is everything else I've been loving this month. And I don't know how soon I'll post it, but there's also another video I'm going to be filming right after this one. And it will probably not go up today just so I can space them out a little bit, but I would say it'd probably be up in the next week or two, definitely, because I'm probably going to be either editing it or uploading it and scheduling it to upload, or whatever. Anyway, yeah. So that is my monthly favorites. I'm sorry I've been rambling for God only knows how long. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. And yeah, if you have any requests or suggestions for future videos, put them in the comments below, and I will try and fulfill those requests depending on what they are. I've got a few tutorials planned as far as makeup goes, so that should be fun. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm going to be changing my setup as far as video filming goes within the next few months. So I don't know when those will be up, but I have had a few different tutorials planned, 2 at least, in the last month or 2 that I've been planning on filming. So yeah. And of course, this month I will try and film my glam bag. I don't know if I'll do an unboxing like I did last month, or if I'll do it as like a sort of haul thing where I've gotten a chance to use the products and stuff like that. I may do that just because I don't have the patience to wait to film. And I don't have the patience to wait to open it until I film, which is probably why I won't do an unboxing, but it will be sort of haul and possibly a review on what products I have used from it so far. So yeah, I'm going to try and stop rambling now and film the other video while I still have daylight hours, because it is like 4:18 right now, I think. But yeah, leave any requests or suggestions in the comments below. And check out everything that I mentioned in this video if you want to, find some new favorites of your own, if you want to try it. So yeah, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!